on the calendar the matter of Clark versus Broyles.
Thank you.
Parties have been sworn in. You may be seated.
Miss Broyles, tell me who you work for.
Donna Scheffler.
Individually or through an agency?
Through an agency.
You had been taking care of this lady for a long time.
Yes.
And you wanted to go away for a period of time on Monday to see your mother?
To see my daughter.
You see your daughter. And you looked around to see if someone from the agency could fill in for you.
Yes.
This Mother's Day weekend. You couldn't find anybody through the agency.
Yes.
And you found the plaintiff.
Yes.
How did you find the plaintiff?
We were friends.
Do you have any particular training in taking care of the elderly?
Not medical
That's
training.
either yes or no. Either you went to nursing school.
No, I did not go to any schooling.
Nothing. Do you know if she had any particular training in taking care of the
No, I know that she was trying to take steps to become a caregiver like myself.
Good. So she hadn't done anything in order to fulfill the requirements to be a caregiver.
Yes.
But you asked her to fill in for you anyway.
Yes.
And she did. And she wants to be paid for that time that she filled in. So my question to you is, from when to when were you away?
I was away May 13th through May 23rd.
For 10 days.
Yes.
And was your arrangement with Miss Clark that you would pay her for the days that she worked?
If I got paid.
Nah, that sounds ridiculous. That's ridiculous. You mean she worked for 10 days?
She did not.
Sure. How many days did she work?
I'm not exactly sure, but I know she was not there most of the time. My witness went to see Donna. He's a friend of hers as well. The 2 times that he went to visit her, she was not there. There was some other guy there. There was money missing, food stamps missing, medicine all over the place.
I don't know that. All I know is you hired her with an arrangement to pay her.
Which I paid her $100 before I left.
Just a second. Well, $100 for 10 days translates into $10 a day.
Right. I was going to pay her more. I was going to give her my wages if I got paid, but she knew as well.
Don't tell me what she knew. Listen, Miss Broyles, I may look dumb, but it's just an illusion.
That's
the
arrangement that they had with me.
Listen to me carefully. If you got paid, that would have been because you submitted a time card indicating that you were there for so many hours. That would be the only way that you could get paid. So you would have had to submit a time card to your agency and say, if the job was covered for those 10 days, pay me. The agency would have paid you.
Which I did not.
Well, you don't look like a philanthropist to me. You don't look like somebody who would say, I'm going to take out 10 days worth of wages from my pocket and pay you to take care of this old lady. You don't strike me as that kind of gal.
There was never that kind of arrangement. This program gives their caregivers 5 days paid vacation every 3 months. They denied me because it wasn't in advance. So they denied me. So I didn't get, and I did not try to collect those hours from my agency either, because I did not work those hours. I can't work those hours and then give her the money I get for it.
Listen, 5 days paid vacation amounts to how much money?
Roughly $400.
How much did she tell you that you were going to be paid?
$500, $200 before she left, and $300 when she got back.
So she was supposed to pay you $500?
Yes.
How much did she pay you?
Nothing.
Were you there covering the job every day?
Yes, I was. If I wasn't, there was somebody else there while I did do the job outside the house.
What kind of jobs outside the house?
Going to the store, getting ice for Donna.
Doing your own thing. And who was the guy that you left there?
His name was Mike.
His name is Mike what? Don't guess.
I can't think of his last name.
What do you mean you can't think of his last name? How did you find him? Who is he?
He was a friend of mine.
You mean you left an invalid old lady
No.
in the care of a male whose last name you don't know?
No. Actually, he went to get the ice. There was a lady named Diana there that Lori had, I guess, I don't know how she got her in there, but she came and sat with Donna for a couple hours on that Monday.
I'm talking about the male that was there when you weren't there. When he came there...
Actually, I've never left him there by himself with her.
You mean you and Mike stayed there together?
No, he was there.
Mike? So he wasn't there at all? I mean, you have to get your story straight.
The thing is, I
don't care whether you've seen him or not.
Okay, but he never came over.
Where did I get Mike from?
I don't remember his last name.
You don't know?
I don't remember his last name. He was a friend of mine. I was overwhelmed, so I called him to help me out.
You were overwhelmed. Overwhelmed with what?
When I first got there Sunday evening on Mother's Day to watch Donna, she was covered in jello. She was soaking wet from
her not being
whatever
there all day.
because I was working already. I asked you to get somebody else in there to
Miss
cover
Clark,
that day.
I am not predisposed to help you. I'm just telling you that.
I don't
I'm
remember.
not predisposed to help you. I was predisposed to help you until about 30 seconds ago. I am no longer predisposed to help you. I believe that when people work, they should get paid.
Right.
I'm not convinced you worked. And I'm not convinced how much you worked. And I'm not convinced that you had the best interests of this lady who was your charge in your heart. Do you understand? So I am not predisposed to help you. And since you can't prove to me that you were there every day for a certain number of days, because you can't. I know you can't. I don't know how much you were there. She says she didn't get paid. Forget her. This should be a wake-up message for everybody out there. Don't rely on strangers to take care of your elderly parents. What? What? You want to say something to me?
Oh, I don't know if I'm allowed.
Well, if you have something important to say, you're allowed. If you have nothing important to say, don't say anything.
I know that she was there, and Donna needs 24-hour care, and it's very hard work to take care of her, and I know that Dee was there every day taking
How do
care
you
of her.
know? Just a second. That's very interesting. Stand up.
Okay.
Tell me your name.
Sydney.
Sydney, how do you know she was there every day?
Well, I live right over there, and me and her were actually enemies at that time, but, I had to,
Can you try to say a sentence for me without the word like in it?
Okay.
Try. I know basically. No basically, no like.
Okay.
Mother's Day. Who was there on Mother's Day all day? The answer is nobody, because she told me she wasn't there. She got there at night.
Yeah, she got there
So
after
who-
work, and then she was there every day.
I don't... Sit down. It's not good to get old. It's not good to get old and not have somebody who actually cares about you, or at least oversee that responsibility. I think that neither one of you have the best interests of this lady in your heart, even though you should get paid for doing that. I'm not predisposed to helping you. Do you understand? I don't know who Mike is. And how dare you leave this lady who is clearly not able to take care of herself, according to Sydney. She needs 24-hour care with somebody whose name is Mike, whose last name you don't even know.
I don't remember it.
Goodbye.
I don't remember
I'm finished with you.
Please excuse me, step out.